Hey guys, welcome back to the movie summary. Beginning of the movie, we see the Kappa family. They go to a resort for a holiday trip. Guy and Priska are husband and wife. They are very excited. After reaching the resort, the staff will welcome them. Then a lady offers them drinks. Their children's names are Trent and Maddox. They go out to play with manager nephew Idlib. Guy and Priska also go to the beach. They will all be very happy. Next day we see another family. Their names are Charles, Crystal, Agnes and Kara. Charles and Crystal husband and wife. Kara is their daughter. Agnes Charles's mother. Charles is a surgeon. Next we see Jaron and Patricia. Patricia faints. Then Charles helps him. The manager of the resort approached the Kappa family and said that here is one of the best beach I know. The beach is just a short distance away. If you come there you will get more fun. The Kappa family says okay to that. Then they sit in the bus. Charles' family will also be in that bus. Then they pass a gate. Nature preserve off limits is written on that gate. Who does not read that board? The driver drops them near the beach. He says I will come again at 5 o'clock to pick up and leaves. Then the two families walk to the beach. That beach is very beautiful. They pitch tents. There they see a man. He is a famous rapper. His name is Mid-Sized Sedan. Maddox wants his autograph. But her dad doesn't give permission for that. Later the children are playing. Then they find many toys in the mud. Trent is swimming alone. Then a dead body goes by his side. Seeing that, Trent shouts loudly. Soon Guy and Priska comes there. Charles sees the body and says that this girl died a while ago. Then they all think rapper Sedan is the reason for this girl's death. Because Sedan was the only one there before they came here. Sedan bleeds from the nose. Then they will be more suspicious of him. Sedan says I have nothing to do with the girl's death. But no one believes his words. Trent says his short will be tight. Agnes can't breathe. Charles then tries to call for help. But there are no signals. Patricia and her husband come there. They were also brought by the same bus driver. All the events that happen here are told to them. Jaron then leaves near the bus saying that I will make sure that the bus driver does not leave from here. On his way out of the cave, he suddenly falls down and loses consciousness. After some time he wakes up and finds himself on the beach. They don't understand what is happening here. Agnes, on the other hand, stops breathing. Charles performs CPR on her, but she dies. Jaron then asks Trent what is your age? Trent says that I am 6 years old. Jaron will be shocked to hear this. Because Jaron doesn't look like a 6-year-old boy. Just then Priska comes there. She is shocked to see her children. Because they are too old. Seeing all this, the sedan runs away from there. Charles follows him. As soon as they go into the cave, both of them lose consciousness. When they regain consciousness they are on the beach like Jaron. Those who want to escape from the beach are coming back to the beach. Now they cannot escape from this beach. As children age is growing their clothes become smaller. Priska and Guy think this is caused by some virus here. On the other hand, Charles cuts Sedan's face with a knife. Then his wound would enlarge rapidly. After a while Maddox asks Sedan why this is happening. Then he says I don't know anything, I am also here just like you. And I have a disease, so my blood doesn't clot. The girl who died there also had some disease. That's why she is dead. Priska suddenly loses consciousness. She has a tumor in her stomach. It is growing rapidly. Charles then decides to cut her stomach with a knife to remove the tumor. He cuts her with a knife and her wound heals quickly. Then Charles is talking to himself. Now Charles is suffering from psychological disease. Charles starts the operation again. The rest hold the cut so that the place does not close. After removing the tumor, they leave the cut in place. Then her wound will heal. Priska is now fully recovered. The dead girl has turned into a skeleton. Priska examines the skeleton. She says that it takes 7 years for a body to reach this situation. Then they realize that time passes very fast on this beach. Actually half an hour time spent here is equal to 1 year. Next we see Kara and Trent getting intimate. Then they come out of the tent. The others will be shocked to see them. Because Kara is pregnant now. She became pregnant within a few moments of intimacy. Now Kara is ready to give birth to her baby. Charles puts her to bed. Seeing the Kara situation, her mother Crystal loses consciousness. Kara gives birth to a baby. But the baby dies. Because of the rapid increase in age, Kara could not feed the baby on time. Charles on the other hand gets mad. So he attacks the sedan with a knife. Then the sedan dies. Jaron goes into the water for help. Charles understands that from every family that comes here, one person is suffering from a disease. Then Guy asks Priska, where did you get the resort invitation card? Then she says, I got this invitation in a pharmacy along with a medical prescription. That means the resort knows their medical history. Then Maddox goes swimming. She also sees a dead body there. That is Jaren's dead body. Patricia cries a lot seeing his body. Kara wants to climb the hill there and run away. But she faints in the middle. So it falls down and dies. Later Patricia faints. Hence she also dies. It will be nighttime. Guy and Priska get memory loss. Trent and Maddox find a book there. It mentions the names, addresses and illnesses of those who came here earlier. Just then they see a light blinking on a hill. It is a camera light. That means the resort is watching them. Guy's eyes can't see properly. Charles grows madder. So he attacks the guy. Priska becomes deaf. So she doesn't hear Charles attack. Whenever she sees the two of them, Priska attacks Charles with a rusty knife. Due to rust on the knife, Charles dies from a minor wound. Next, Maddox and Trent go into a cave. There they see the crystal. She is old now. She doesn't want to show her face to anyone. So she lifts up a rock to attack them. Her bones would break under the weight of the stone. Due to speed of time, the same bones will heal in wrong directions. So she dies suffering a lot. Guy and Priska also die of old age. In the morning we see Trent and Maddox. Their age has also increased a lot. Then Trent takes out the puzzle given by Idlib. After solving the puzzle, they will see a route. They swim through an underwater tunnel. Then Maddox's dress gets stuck in one place. Trent tries to free it. In the next scene we see a man. He was watching them from a distance. He is the bus driver. He thinks everyone is dead. He tells this to his boss. Next we will look at the science lab. The resort manager will also be there. He tells all the scientists that Trail 73 is completed. They make medicines here. The resort is also owned by a medicine company. They mix medicines in the drinks of those with diseases and make clinical trials. Later they will be sent to this beach. Because years of research can be done in a few hours. Next we see Maddox and Trent. They meet a police officer at the resort and tell him everything that happened. Later the police will arrest all the people working in the resort and lab. Trent and Maddox are dropped off at their home. This is how this movie ends. 99% people watch my videos without subscribing. I am working hard to make these videos. My humble request to subscribe my channel to grow.